Greetings, everyone, to to Halberd and Rifle, Japan Flight Tours, and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. How is everyone? This is your pilot speaking for this trip, Manteum, and yeah, it is now winter, so you'll see a less of the autumn colors. I think everything's all in drab now. I swapped over the colors of the trees, so now yeah, it's winter in JP now, in Japan. Alright, let us swap. Aha! Hello, and greetings, welcome. Yeah, how is fun going? So yeah. Autumn is finally over. Took a while to load. I was fearing I might be late because, yeah, the wait time for all the loading is insane. Yeah, so. Where will be going this time? Well, we'll be heading to. Hang on, let me just find a place actually. We will be heading to a region known as so we're in Shikoku. The next region, just up north from us, is Jikoku, I think. Jokoku or Jiko? Hang on, let me find the actual pronunciation. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, and I bought a new mouse, but I haven't had. I came back and I forgot to install it. So, okay. So that's Shikoku, and it's funny that it doesn't show regions. The maps, it shows cities, but not regions. Funny enough. I want this to be bigger. Give me a bigger map. Give me a bigger view here. Jukoku. So of course, yeah, so in Shikoku, now we're going to Jukoku. So we're right here. There is, I see that there's kind of like a temple down here somewhere, or a castle down here somewhere. It's not been highlighted. I don't have much points of interest. But let's see if this bushhook radio will actually be working this time. Yeah, so where we will be going up past the Great Seto Bridge. So following all these chain of islands here. May go around here actually, yeah. So we come up, go to Seto Inland Bridge, and then go around, maybe have a look around these islands. Come back up, have a look at this metropolitan area, and then go up to Okayama Castle. Then we'll head inland to Okayama International Circuit. Then we'll head straight up to Totori Castle and Totori Sand Dunes. So yeah, let's see what those have. But if we scan for things, it's going to be interesting. And this looks like a large mountain here. What's this? A Daisen, Mount Daisen, or Daisen Yama. Daisen Yama. I mean, it looks huge because you can see all the valleys and all that stuff that kind of make up how a mountain would be. A cone-shaped mountain. So this looks like a massive mountain here. Yeah. So in any case, let's get our engines up and ready. Okay, make sure that everything else is up, the sound is up, and all that jazz. And then we shall begin. So for procedures, as always, make sure you keep your ligaments inside the machine at all times. I am not accountable for any missing limbs. If you wake up to a bump, don't worry. That's the temporary. That's nothing. Don't worry. If you wake up upside down, don't worry about it either. Yeah, I'll be fine. Trust me. Any case, let us start our engines and everything else. Wings unfold. I said wings unfold. I wish sometimes that the wings would be a bit slower. Though sometimes I feel like the wings are a bit too rushed. Anyway, engines start the... Making sure everything is running. Now, of course, my sound is still a bit stuffed. Yeah, hang on. Maybe I'll pause that. Okay. And now, just making sure that sound is getting picked up here. Yeah, the audio capture is capturing everything. So yeah, let's start. Launching up slowly. Oh. Let's do this nice and comfortable. Oh no, well.
The Symbol Tower is a skyscraper located in Takamatsu, Kagawa Prefecture, Japan.
This is where I am.
Construction of the 151-meter, 30-story skyscraper was finished in 2001. It is the highest building on Shikoku Island and was built as part of the Sunport Takamatsu redevelopment project of Takamatsu's port area. The tower serves as offices for hire with exhibitions, events, and conferences. It also boasts an observation desk with views of the inland sea and Takamatsu, along with several restaurants and retail outlets.
Okay, so it seems like, yeah, I think it's very broken for some reason. I am in an interesting livery at the moment. I am in the Vietnam helicopter livery, which is the first aid. It's got a plus on it, so I mean, I think it's interesting to have a first aid one here.
Roger, Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo.
What's this place? So let me just move this higher. Oh god! I was just trying to adjust my mic and move this up here. There we go. Okay, that's better. Yeah, if anyone knows what this place is, this looks interesting. It's a temple next to a castle. But yeah, and grove. Yeah. Any case. So like always, we'll be just going around here slowly. And we'll turn around. Oh, it's a stadium there. But we shall turn around this way and head forward. Oh man, this is also like one of the corner towers. It's actually kind of intact. Alright. Oh. Ah. Anyway, how is everyone today? Oh geez, it's a bit slow, the this add-on here. It's rendering things very slowly. So yeah, I don't know what's been happening. So I'm gonna stay up at top here. For these islands. Another thing too that I've been wondering, like, if I try and do this again, but if Bushhawk isn't working, I might use the AI one, but I don't know if that you need a subscription or what. I mean, I'm not gonna have a subscription just for AI. We're not in a dystopian yet. Whoa, what's been happening? But yeah, this is the winter trees now, so everything looks a bit blackish. I'm not sure if winter trees should be looking like this. Yeah, I'm not sure. Unless if you're in a really cold climates. Alright. Let's check up here. So there is the Shimazu heliport. We'll head this way. Oh, follow the highway a bit. Oh man, why is this taking so long to load? Whoa! I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did not touch. Did I? That was on. That cornering. Yeah, I'm gonna rise. Hang on. If I hover, how long would it take for textures to be fixed? Oh, it's kind of froze. Unless this is just Hmm. Oh, no, something's improving here. Oh no, we're in a... Okay, there we are. Ah. Alright, oh, geez, and there is a highway. Just popped into view. Violently. So we'll be turning here, we'll go to the bridge and then we'll turn around. Man. In a way, it's like... I'm getting a little bit apprehensive in this end of us. Because then it's like... all these things I try to find. All these add-ons and mods I try to make to work together. Some of it kind of work, like push talk radio. You know, it works, but it doesn't when it comes to finding new landmarks, so... yeah. It used to, and then it suddenly stopped. Yeah, and of course I haven't had time to contact. But then again, it hopefully it works in the 24 version. Because the amount of memory I have allocated for the add-ons and all that for this game, the simulator, is insane. I need to, I need to, it'll be such a relief just to have this all cleared out. But it'll be a kind of a sad time. Those are not tankers. Those are not tanks. Those are houses. Oh god. In any case, let's zoom between these. Yush. Let's do a scan just in case, shall we? Nothing of interest, of course. As predicted. Now this is what we have been looking out for. This is a massive bridge highway. What? Whoa. Yeah, I'm just being really careful here. I'm being really careful because sometimes things are not as they seem. Sometimes I remember there being like some walls, some invisible walls underneath bridges, because the bridges aren't only designed for looks and not like anything else, so you can't fly over them under. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Busan Seto Bridge. Oh. Can I make this? Yes, I can. That tanker is scaring me because I have to estimate where it is. What?
The Great Seto Bridge is a series of double-deck bridges connecting Okayama and Kagawa prefectures in Japan across a series of 5 small islands in the Seto Inland Sea. Built over the period 1978-88, it is one of the 3 routes of the Honshu-Shikoku Bridge project connecting Honshu and Shikoku Islands, and the only one with railroad connections included. At 13.1 kilometers, it ranks as the world's longest 2-tiered bridge system. Crossing the bridge takes about 20 minutes by car or train. The ferry crossing before the bridge was built took about an hour. The non-discounted toll from Kojima, Kurishiki to Sakaida is 3,500 yen, and vice versa. The bridges carry 2 lanes of highway traffic in each direction on the upper deck and 1 railway track in each direction on the lower deck.
Wow. Yeah. It is long. Even looking at the real picture here, it is long. Okay. Let's check out these other small islands while we're at it. Yes, I know, but cars and all that are having problems, yes. But yeah, I know. What's this? Everything's a maze here? Well, I know. It's every car for himself. Now there's a bunch of islands here, of course. Which, and again, this is possibly one of my second, I guess, if I want to travel around Japan, I possibly really want to travel around this area. Go to all these tiny islands. See what they're all about and so forth. Yeah. So many of them. Let's just circle this one. I got a feeling that this is going to be a long trip, so we'll just make this fast. There I am. Super fast. Whoop. I do want to have a look at all these other places, but unfortunately there's no thing over them, and I can't scan anything. It's a shame. But I have an idea. Maybe in Flight Sim 24, what I might design to do is, instead of doing the whole country region wide and region by region, I'll do it prefecture by prefecture. That means it's like, what, 50-ish prefectures, so it's gonna take me about 50 episodes. But that's fine. And then I'll see if I have some AI to help to explain about places and all that. Know about each prefecture and each local history and so forth. It's going to be really interesting. But that requires a lot of planning, a lot of research. Well, not research, it's more like a lot of oh my god, let's see if this works type of research. Look at that. That's just, yeah, that's it, yeah. Just yeah. Recently though, I've been watching a film, an old, no, not a film, more like a series. Oh, maybe it's 2 films. It's about the Kehitai, and it's like a old 70s or 80s like dramatic version of a Kehitai, which is like a turmoil period between when the shogunate was in the last years of a shogunate, basically. Everything was all unknown and chaotic and so forth. Oh, okay, so that one's okay. So yeah, and the Keitai was like a kind of a small band of military. Yeah, it's small military of just, you know, normal farmers and so forth. Oh wow, they actually added the tunnels too. Wow. I wonder if that's drivable. Yeah, look at that. Okay. That could be a good pick. But what's this tower? Oh, wait, I've been here as a test, but it wasn't working. But yeah, this is, there is like a theme park here. And I saw there was an add-on to add the theme park, and so I was like, oh, okay, might as well. And here it is. That's a hotel, of course, but yeah, there's like a theme park here. It's like, well, yeah, that is, yeah. Whoa. Man. And here's a roller coaster. I wonder, yeah, I wonder how like they get the actual models. Or is that just a replacement model? Sometimes you have to think about that. Okay, let's head this way. Now this area that has a lot of well, as you can see, it's just constant islands. So you head this way. Oh god. Slow down. But keep my head up. Oh wait, is this a crash? What's happened here? Uh-oh. Oh wait, it's 2 ships. Oh, what the heck? The heck? That is... Whoa, he's running fast. Are these guys gonna move out of the way? Literally blocking each other in. This guy is going in circles. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, heavy industry. Wonder why Japan became such an industrial area. Well, you know, you have big areas like this, I guess. that you had to build whole areas for industry. Insane. But you know, that is, well, yeah. What is the cost of progress? Well, apparently it's, yeah. There's a lot of things during the, I think, 80s that went kind of bad environmental-wise in Japan, as I've heard. But I think during the 90s and the 2000s, I tried fixing a few of them. So yeah, I think it's just a constant battle between progress and things like environment-wise and risks, and it's a balance. Nope, power lines. Okay, let's go this way. And let's take it slow. We're in an urban area after all. Let me close this as well. Ah. Yeah, so yeah. Oh, the mouse that I brought though, it is the same mouse that I have now. It was like just, you know, it's kind of like the best mouse I ever made, and they couldn't make anything better apart from, actually it's per value, I guess, price versus, you know, how good it is value wise, cost wise. It is a wired version. I did not get the wireless one because I will forget about charging it. Like how sometimes I forget about charging my phone. But you know, luckily I don't use my phone all the time. Like I can just leave it charging at work if I forget to charge it at home, and charge it at home and I forget to charge it at work, or yeah. But you know. But yeah, I even have a hard time trying to constantly make sure that my traveling headphones are charged up. Because, you know, sometimes I just forget about charging my headphones, and then it's like, I'm traveling, and I look down, and it's 5%, and it's like, oh, fantastic. But, and yeah, so, you know, that happens maybe once a month. But, you know, I don't want to have the same problem with my PC. With like, oh crap, I can't play anything, I can't do anything because my mouse is being charged. I don't want to be in that position in something I use daily and forget after the end of the day. Let us head. Okay, we're heading to this estuary. Let's go this way. Oh, Kohan. Okay. That must be an airport there. Oh yeah, it is an airport of some sort. And that must be a river. Yeah. Oh, slow down. Always have to slow down when I'm going around urban areas because gives time for the area to load. So a lot more objects to load than in the wilds. So yeah, where are we going now? We are approaching Okayama Castle. It should be straight ahead from us. Oh, hello Suzu, how's it going? Welcome. How was your day? Oh, I see something. Now, of course, some of these cities I have not installed mods for because memory. Oh! Hang on, let me just move this. Oh, ate some good ramen on my... Oh! Ramen my bestie made for me for breakfast and then for lunch. Oh, wow, nice. What type of ramen was it? It was very enjoyable experience. Okay, hang on. I'm just gonna approach Okayama Castle here. Hopefully the models have loaded. Deep brown sauce ramen. Brown sauce ramen. Kontatsu. Okay, so brown sauce ramen, like with some of that fried tofu. Oh, nice. I mean, there's always the toppings. Tofu toppings. Man, that sounds great. For deep brown sauce ramen. That's for the what do you call it? For the soup. Okay, I'm approaching it slowly. Hopefully the models will actually load for this castle. Don't want to have another episode of like, oh, it's this flat.
Okayama Castle is a Japanese castle in the city of Okayama in Okayama Prefecture in Japan. The main tower was completed in 1597, destroyed in 1945 and replicated in concrete in 1966. Two of the watchtowers survived the bombing of 1945 and are now listed by the National Agency for Cultural Affairs as important cultural properties. In stark contrast to the white Ebert Castle of neighboring Himeji, Okayama Castle has a black exterior, earning it the nickname Crow Castle or Castle of the Black Bird. Today, only a few parts of Okayama Castle's roof are gilded, but prior to the Battle of Sekigahara, the main keep also featured gilded roof tiles, earning it the nickname Golden Crow Castle.
Okay. So apparently this castle isn't rendered as is. Nor do I have a model for it, nor does Flight Simulator have an inbuilt model for it either. So apologies for this normal looking building. So it's not the soup kind, but the sauce kind. So it was really thick. Like, was it like really rich? Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, jeez. I think the best ones I had were like mostly or kontatsu. I mean, not kontatsu. What's it? Pork ramen. The pork ramen. Kontatsu ramen, I believe. It's similar to the sauce normally placed on top of pork tempura. Oh. Okay, yeah. I have heard that's like almost like what's it? What's that word? Winchester sauce. I think it's Winchester sauce or something like that. But yeah, there's a popular brand I think of that sauce called Bulldog. I do remember one of my friends overseas like, you know, really coming over here and like, do you have any bulldog sauce? It's like, what? What's that? It's a Japanese brown sauce. It's like, oh. You know, you can. I think it's a brand bulldog. Or maybe I just remember the picture of like a bulldog. It had a bulldog's face. That's why maybe I'm calling it a bulldog. But yeah, it's one of those popular kind of introduced brands from overseas that became popular in Japan. Know how to spell? Yeah, bulldog. Yeah. But it is a thick sauce. Oh wow, it's actually called bulldog sauce officially. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah. So that's a thing that I learned. Okay, where are we going now? Well, we went through here, so let's go up toward Okayama International Circuit. So let's speed up once we're out of this urban area or suburban area. Oh, careful here, there's a lot of power lines. Oh. The information also says the flavor profile is similar to orchestra sauce. Oh! Oh. Okay, it's similar. I thought it was almost just like it, but... Yeah. I know some people don't actually like it though, because it's too rich. But I don't know. I it's hard for me not liking anything. Okay. Let us head up here. I think the circuit is a race circuit where we're heading to, so for information. Oh, yeah. But unfortunately, I haven't seen it for a while. I know that the Japanese supermarket that used to be in my local mall closed shop. And it's like, oh no. I think, yeah, so I don't know where to get it now. Oh. Oh. That doesn't sound good. Oh, I'm a sauce person. I can't put unsourced things into mouth. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a mix. I think it depends what I have. Chips. I mean, if it's okay, when I say chips, I mean the packet chips, like crisps, almost potato chips, the ones you buy that are in a packet. That with like I like those with dippings, so I'll possibly buy sauce for that just to dip my chips in. What else? I mean, yeah, there's a few things. Oh, chips and dips are great. Yeah. And I'm the type of person that if you have a dip there, I would possibly use it. If you have multiple dips here, I'll try them all. But yeah. Oh, and then there was a time when I was really into hummus, but wait, okay. I think we're almost at the circuit. As you can see, the environment has changed. It's no longer autumn in Japan, it is winter. So I've changed the trees. They have a bit of a... The trees have a bit of a... Oh, geez, okay. Hang on, Google Maps is taking its time loading. The trees have a bit of frost on them. So yeah, that's why they're a bit different now. Yay, cherry blossoms! Wait, I'm afraid there's no cherry blossoms because that's normally in spring for like 1 week. Now I do have, if I put on a spring pack, you will see cherry blossoms. But unfortunately, I'm trying to keep things to on par. Yeah, I thought it's in winter. Oh, wait, cherry blossoms in winter? Why did it freeze? Okay. Whew. Oh, that was scary. No. Cherry blossoms are in the spring. In Japan. And they only go for 1 week. That's why it's very, they're very pedantic with their cherry blossoms. They're very, well, they like their cherry blossoms and all that stuff, but, I know that during the spring this year, there's been a spat of, tourists not, treating them well, because, especially some high-profile streamers that went there and started shaking the trees and all that stuff to get more cherry blossoms for photographs and all that, and it's like, no, don't do that. So yeah. What's wrong with people? It's anagrams. That's what's wrong. They don't go to Japan, you know, to enjoy Japan. They go to Japan because they want to be popular. But they went to Japan. I don't know. But yeah, no, the cherry blossoms only last for 1 week, so yeah, that's why it's a very special time. A lot of festivals and what happen around that time too. Oh god, I'm actually south of where I need to go. I've been following all these valleys and haven't been paying attention where I need to go. I need to head north. There is a power line there. I will stay this height. And then I will now rise. Yeah, let's keep heading this direction. But yeah, there's also a special kind of way that cherry blossoms kind of travel throughout the country, because it starts off, let's see, does it start off from the south or start off from the north? I think it starts from the south, where it gets warmer first. So it kind of starts off at the south and it moves its way up the country. And this is called the cherry blossom front. So although the cherry blossoms only last for 1 week, it's only a week from when they blossom. So you'll have like I think I know that there's some people that actually followed this front, went to Okinawa, and kind of traveled with the cherry blossoms, going up the country. Oh no, I'm not. Oh my god, I'm not going north again. Let me just skip all these valleys and head up this way. And let's do a scan, which will not give me anything, but still it'll just mark where I've been. Okay, it's this way. Somewhere. So they keep experiencing all the brands blooming subsequently? Must be fun, yeah. And lucky too, because I mean, you know, like trying to get a, I guess you have to like, I don't know. I heard things about, you know, if you're Japanese and if you, it's like they have a lot of holidays, they have a lot of leave, but they don't take them. So, you know, all the people I heard doing the Sakura front traveling thing is mostly foreigners. Their culture, yeah. Okay, let's follow this because we're actually going through the other. Actually walking into Kansai now. I mean, flying into Kansai. So let me turn around here. Yep, sounds very accurate. Yeah. So.
Going to 121.2 Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo.
Now I did hear. Now I do.
Kansai approach Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo 1,100 feet.
I do hear like now and again like some younger generation of Japanese that kind of like don't like it. And I end up like working overseas, you know, that stuff, because I like, you know, the work culture overseas more. Oh look, there's snow here. But that must be lucky because that's just from a satellite of like a snowy field. Okay, where's this racetrack? Should be up here.
Going to 124.95 Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo.
Oh, hang on.
Center Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo 1,000.
There we go. Got the sound up.
Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo Tokyo.
Okay, which way am I facing? This way. I thought it sounded a bit quiet. But yeah, so there's a few young Japanese students and workers and all that stuff that kind of tasted what's it like to have a different lifestyle, and they kind of like preferred that lifestyle. So yeah, it's a thing, and I don't want to go back to Japan. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, we're here. This is the Okinawa International Circuit. I see in the distance. So there's I think this circuit is internationally recognized. It's one of the great circuits, race circuits.
124.905 Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India Goodbye.
Now I'm not much
Tokyo
of a
Center,
racer.
Order Mike Alpha Romeo,
Or
India,
if
November
I am
Echo
into
2008.
racing, it's more like rallies. The off-roading rallies and all that stuff. That's normally my thing. But ooh.
Okayama International Circuit, formerly known as T-Circuit AIDA before 2005, is a 3.7-kilometer private motorsport racetrack in Mimisaka, Okayama Prefecture, Japan. T was the abbreviation of Tanaka International after the name of the golf club owner, Hajime Tanaka, though the name of the circuit was officially T-Circuit AIDA. As well as hosting racing events, the circuit has rental facilities including bikes and go-karts available. The course was opened in 1990 as a private motor racing track for the wealthy. Soon, it hosted its first race, staged by veteran British drivers. In 1994 and 1995, the T-Circuit hosted the Formula One Pacific Grand Prix. Both events were won by Michael Schumacher in his early title-winning years. This race made Japan one of only 9 countries to ever host more than one Formula One event in the same year. It was discontinued primarily due to its location in a remote area of the country. The event was also planned to host a race of the 1996 International Touring Car Championship season in August to replace the F1 race, but the race was instead moved to Suzuka Circuit, held in November.
Of course this of course Vistig wins. Yeah. Of course the stick wins. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, gravity. It's a given. No one knows who he is. Well, actually, wait. I think that's been revealed now, but wait. I think no one knows the faces of a stick. I know in some of the some series, the stick was a certain driver later on, but yeah. So, Manti, who watched the classic Top Gear? I tried to watch a few. I mean, I tried to watch a few of them because they weren't kind of available by normal means, if you know what I mean. I liked them, but it was kind of like, I think the most I could grab onto were the specials, and those are broadcasted on TV. The Top Gear specials, I remember, were broadcasted on TV around Christmas time, actually. But for the normal series, I think a few of the early series were on TV, but I think I was overseas at that time. So yeah. The specials were the Top Gear Aussie and a Top Gear Blitz collabed. You mean the American Top Gear? I know that just the specials, as in like they go over series and they have like crazy things happen. Like I think one time they're in Peru and we're navigating around like a cliff face, trying to go around buses on a single lane road. Then there was one where we're trying to like cross a river and all that stuff, and oh wait, what was? And I think for the most part, I think I remember a lot of them kind of modifying their rides to suit the situation, like building their own vans, for example. That was hilarious. 3 idiots here, Clarkson, Hammond, and May. Yeah. Funny enough, I still kind of watch some of his stuff, even today. Even though I cannot afford Captain Slow gin. I think Hammond also is like has his own workshop and all that stuff, and has his own channel of about you know motor, like you know motor cars and all that stuff, but as well like with his daughter too. So it's like passing on to the next generation. Hammond has gone a bit like, well, of course he's always Hammond's gone a bit like the cranky farmer. I heard the stuff that's been happening, so it's like, oh, okay, he's a cranky farmer now. So yeah. And I think they're both banned. I think May and Hammond are both banned from Clarkson's pub. Yeah, it sounds about right. Yep, yep. But yeah, I think also I remember. I need to watch it again. That Top Gear special. Let me zoom out on the map here. Okay, so we can see how far are we from the coast. Ooh. Yeah, there's Top Gear special where they're in Japan and they were racing against the Shinkansen. And also, they had one in New Zealand where I think Hammond. One was on. Yeah, one was racing on a boat, and one was racing down 90 Mile Beach, which is kind of like one of our longest beaches, way near the Cape. Around Cape Reinga, so yeah.
Going to 124.905 ornithopter Mike Alpha.
Oh, hello, Rose Sensei. How's it going? Hello, yeah.
Tokyo Center ornithopter
Welcome.
Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo 500 feet. Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November
I am in Shikoku at the moment. I'm just heading to the west coast. Well, Mel, you just got home from work. Nice. Well, hopefully it's all away from the madness. Though then again, it does get busy at this time in Japan. I guess around this time it's, well, they don't really celebrate Christmas in a traditional sense, but it's more like a commercial sense. So because over here, it's like, I think I did say to Zaf, wait, was it yesterday or the day before? Maybe on a Sunday. Or maybe on another day that I'm starting to hear Christmas music. And I'm starting to hate it. I mean, Christmas music, like maybe a few weeks, maybe 2 weeks or a week before Christmas is okay, but I know that I'll possibly hate it when it's like almost like a month before Christmas. Oh, I forget it's Xmas here. I have to be reminded. Yeah, UK, Max music right after Halloween.
Boeing 715 have the traffic.
Oh wait, am I going the right way? Yes, I am.
Airbus with 633 heavy, you are 700 feet.
Yeah. I think I haven't been to any supermarkets recently because or even any other stores recently because
15,000 feet.
I'm an online shopper
Climb and
because I don't have time to
Boeing 215.
dawdle in markets. But I've heard from my colleagues that as soon as as Halloween stuff is gone, it's Christmas decorations.
Climb and maintain flight level
So-
280 Airbus with 633 heavy. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet Airbus with
Oh, what are
681.
those mountains? Okay.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet Boeing 715.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they already had down here the main Christmas parade
Boeing
where I am.
715, you are 61 miles west. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 2 full right approach via Kilo India Echo 49er radial 11 DME arc. Cleared to Kilo India
This year
Echo.
in Japan, in Japan, the dollar store, they had Halloween and Xmas decorations next to each other, which was funny. I mean, you know, I kept on saying that, you know, Christmas is around the corner to
Descend and maintain
to scare
4,000 feet.
people.
Expect ILS Yankee runway 2 full right approach
And
via
I realized
Kilo
that
India Echo 49er
the nearer it
radial
is to
11
Christmas,
DME
the more I'm
arc.
scaring
Kilo
myself.
India Echo Boeing 715.
So it's like, if it's like May, I'm being saying, oh yeah, Christmas is around the corner. Just to make people, you know, just to remind them of how fast the year can go. And now it's happened, it's like, oh, I wasn't kidding. Americans, I guess, have the Thanksgiving buffer. Yeah. True, they have that.
Boeing 215 descend
Yeah.
and maintain 13,000 feet.
Oh.
Descend
Yeah, I'm
and
just trying to
maintain
think
13,000
about
feet,
like,
Boeing
you know,
215.
what do we have in between? But man, it's gonna be a blur. I mean, it's already like what, 2nd of December now? I bet, you know, in a blink of an eye it'll be like the 17th. And in another blink it's like Christmas, which I'm scared about because I still need to do Christmas shopping. Which I am, which is yeah, that's a great time of figuring out, does this person like this? If not, will if not, will it still seem to be funny? Because yeah. And then I also have an extra challenge of having a Secret Santa happening at work.
Romeo India November Echo contact approach on 131.55.
And it's like, oh, okay, that's great. Yep.
Going to 131.55 Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo.
So I'll possibly head to a joke shop
Approach
and find
Ornithopter
something
Mike
hilarious.
Alpha Romeo India November Echo 1,600 feet.
Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo approach QNH 20 radar contact. Continue.
Okay, we are near. Okay, we're over halfway,
Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India
going up to the coast here.
Help you tender 1124.5.
I'm not buying any Christmas presents this year. What? Your Secret Santa's budget limit amount 20. 20 in ZD. So it's not gonna be massive, but
Tokyo Center Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo
Oh,
1000.
let's go underneath these power lines. Oh wow, they're actually farming. They don't work together anymore, the Top Gear 3 idiots. Yeah, I mean, they did say that, like, they possibly won't ever work together. And they did say that Top Gear was like a magical flash in the pan, coincidental thing that kind of worked well. And I think also they weren't that sad about it ending because, you know, I think they said it ran its natural course. Though what is sad, actually disappointing, is that they tried to keep Top Gear going without them. I think Top Gear should have ended like then and there when they ended, but I think the producers just wanted to keep it on going, and they kind of turned irrelevant. They kind of turned like, yeah, didn't have that spark. Chris Evans was terrible. I've heard. I've heard he got angry a lot of times. Like he started becoming demanding and things like that. It's like, oh, okay. Them firing Jeremy because they couldn't afford the dinner, then double downing by considering it without them was like a slap to the audience. Yeah. But yeah, it is kind of like a slap to the audience, but then again, it's like, to me personally, Top Gear ended when they left, and I stopped watching. Anything that happened afterwards, I was not interested, because in the beginning, yes, it was about cars. At the end, it wasn't really about cars. It was about them being in cars, doing stuff with cars, but it's about them. And once they're gone, it's like, oh well, you know, the advent of YouTube and all that stuff, and you can find better information about cars yourself, and it's better, more efficient, and it's like, yeah. Oh, jeez, where are we? We are in, well, I'm gonna try and scan here, and oh, still got 3 seconds. The new host doesn't understand humor. It's, I think one of them did understand humor. It's just the chemistry, the different types of humor didn't blend well. You know, again, it's about chemistry, and they didn't match. So the others weren't able to follow up on the jokes. Well, yeah, but then again, yeah, I stopped watching when they left, so it's like, yeah, I'm not sure. I only heard, you know, how bad it is, or how kind of mundane it turned out to be at the end. But then again, I have to think, it's like, if someone watched Top Gear without watching those three, they would think, oh, okay, it's a normal car show. They try to put jokes like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, that's kind of funny. But then if you showed them old Top Gear, then I would realize. So I think people who, I mean, I don't even know if Top Gear is still going, but I think if you showed people who didn't used to watch the old Top Gear, that would see the difference. Also, the problem with the Grand Tour is the same with when Q Coco left. No more corporate breathing down your back, wrestling with limitations aspect is gone. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Grand Tour was okay. I mean, yeah, I don't remember much of the Grand Tour actually. Things got busy for me, but it's only recently that I've realized that, oh, okay, they'll have their own YouTube channels now. Well, 2 of them do. I'm not sure about Clarkson. I mean, he's all I hear about him is complaining about council stuff with farms. Yeah, I do watch, especially, oh yeah, I do watch Hammond's channel quite a bit. Especially because, the company I work with is big, and I just realized something. It's like, oh yeah, my company works with in very UK branch works with them. So I'm trying, yeah, not revealing what company I work for, but realizing that, oh wait, that's our company that they have on their cars. Interesting. Oh, here's Tatori. We're here. Oh wait, hang on. Where do we have to discover? There's something to discover here. Let me hover here for a bit, or try to, as I zoom here and find. Okay, there is a castle, I believe. Yeah, Tatori Castle. All right. Everything you just said there, you pretty much nailed it. That plus the bizarre challenges that was in the end. I mean, yeah, I think the bizarre challenges were just trying to like trying to ignite, you know, the same craziness. But again, it's really about the guys. Oh. And I'd say I'm not really sad about it ending too, because I wonder how long it would have gone.
Totori Castle was constructed in Inaba province during the Sengoku period as a Yamashiro built into the mountain itself, using natural obstacles and defenses to a greater extent than man-made walls. In the late 12th century, following the Genpei War, the new shogun Minamoto no Yoritomo granted the position of Shugo of Totori Castle to Nasu no Yoichi, the hero of the Battle of Yashima. Nasu lost the castle soon afterwards to Kajiwara Kajitoki, a spy for Yoritomo, in a hunting competition. Totori Castle was reconstructed over a period from 1532 to 1555, having passed between various owners, and soon became the main castle of the Sanin region. Totori Castle is perhaps best known for the siege of Totori in 1581, in which the castle was besieged for 200 days by Toyotomi Hideyoshi on behalf of Oda Nobunaga. According to some accounts, the defenders led by Kikawatsune were forced to surrender due to starvation, coming just short of resorting to cannibalism. When they surrendered, Hideyoshi provided food for the castle garrison, but many survivors ate too quickly and subsequently died from refeeding syndrome.
Oof.
Totori Castle became the seat of the Totori domain during the Edo period, a han covering much of Inaba and Hoki province, and was ruled by various branches of the Ikeda clan. After the Meiji Restoration, Totori Castle was nationalized and given to the Ministry of the Army in 1873, coming under the jurisdiction of the Imperial Japanese Army's 4th Division. In 1876, the Ministry of the Army decided to dismantle Totori Castle when Totori Prefecture was incorporated into Shimane Prefecture, arguing that no castle was needed except in the prefectural capital, Matsue. In 1879, the demolition of Totori Castle began, though Totori Prefecture was later re-established in 1881. Little remains of the castle aside from parts of the stone wall and one gate, reinforced with iron and featuring spikes on the outside of the doors.
Man. I think I found a new worse way to go. Starving. Almost starving. And then grabbing and just dying because your body can't handle having food. Jeez. I'd like to go to Japan's Machu Picchu, Takada Castle in Hyogo. Ah, I wonder if I've been there. I have to find out where Hyogo is. Is that what region? Because I've been following this tour through regions, and I'm thinking maybe in a future flight stream in Flight Sim 24, I might do this again, but do it prefecture by prefecture. It's supposed to have a sea of clouds at dawn, making them, of course, like a sea. Wait, is that... Wait, hang on. Isn't it... Used to be the what's... Oh my god, what... My my tongue. The Katera... You know, the clan that was famous for using horses. The Katakata clan. I think... And it's just pure ruins. But, yeah, I think Microsoft Flight Simulator has rendered the castle, or at least the fortifications, down. Not the castle itself, but... But it's a clan with the symbol of the 4 black diamonds on a red field. That was only defeated by Oba Nobunaga due to him being really liking firearms. And firearms against horses, well, yeah. Okay. Oh, this is the sand dunes. So this is the other point of interest. So let me close that. Bring a gun to a sword fight. Yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much Oba Nobunaga. He was addicted to firearms, I think. He was really into Western technology.
The Totori Sand Dunes are sand dunes located near the city of Totori in Totori Prefecture, Japan. They form the only large dune system in Japan. The dunes were created by sediment deposits carried from the Chugaku Mountains by the Sendai River into the Sea of Japan. Sea currents and wind help bring the sand from the bottom up onto the shore, where the wind constantly rearranges their shape. The dunes have existed for over 100,000 years, but the area of the dunes has been steadily decreasing due to a government reforestation program following World War II. Additionally, concrete barriers erected to protect the coast from tsunamis have disrupted the currents responsible for bringing the sand to shore. Authorities have adopted measures to stop the shrinkage of the dunes, partly because they attract a significant amount of tourism to the area. The Totori prefectural government has attempted to dump sand off the shore near the dunes in the hopes that it will wash ashore, as well as employing the manual removal of encroaching grassy areas. The lasting ability for these efforts to protect the dunes is as yet unknown. Each year, around 2 million visitors mostly from within Japan and East Asia visit the dunes. The dunes form a major geosite in the Sanin-Kaigan Geopark.
Not sure. Google says it's built by Otaki Matsuoke and defeated by Tomitomi Hideyoshi. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe it's another one. You know what? I'm gonna land down here. Hey, actually, how much? Let's see. How much daylight do we have? Okay. Let's land on these dunes. Hopefully, I won't do too much damage. Funny enough, these dunes are a perfect place for this vehicle because this vehicle is from literally Dune, the Dune universe. So. Oof. Okay. Oh, so what? So, did you see that they started pulling up a fine and arrest notices in the last tourist boom before COVID because people were writing their names in the oh man. I mean, I heard a lot of crazy things that tourists do. Like, you know, carving names into torii gates. Yeah. It's like, why? Writing, yeah, just tagging things or pulling things or, yeah. Yeah, but it's sand. Yeah, true, yeah. I think we have a similar rule here without sand dunes. And I think it's like there's places where you can't walk. Because if everyone walks on the sand dunes, it would literally push the sand. If like, it's like, it doesn't seem harmless if 1 or 2 or 3 people, but if hundreds of people do it over like a period of maybe 20 years, that's yeah, that's the thing. It's that situation of this is why we don't have nice things. Yeah, displacement. Yeah, because we have a similar thing where it's like there's some sand dunes and hills that we can't step on, because if everyone steps on them over a period of time, there'll be no sand dunes. And generally making the area look like crap. I mean, yeah, true. Rob was here. But then again, it's like, that's also dumb, writing your name. It's like, who done this? I don't know, someone called Rob. Let's see if anyone's called Rob has been in the area, and bam. It's like leaving your wallet at a crime scene. Oh, actually, why am I here? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, I accidentally turned off the power. Okay, you said. Hang on, let me just quickly look up that that castle. Takeda. Oh, wait. I think I've been here. A couple episodes ago. I think Takeda Castle was up here somewhere in Kansai. Oh, where was? Was it here? It was like literally one of those castles where like I wished. Yeah, okay, so it's somewhere here. I have been to it. It's somewhere around here on the map. But it's literally like yeah. Okay, Vatakita clan. That's right. That's why I got my clan name confused, because I always think of a K, not a T. Oh my god. I'm dumb. Okay, well, any case. Yes, I have been here. They have a model of it in the flight sim. I think they added it on during update 20. Unfortunately, there was no marker for it in Bush Talk Radio. But if I go Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, yeah, this is what it looks like, I think. Oh no, that's just a photo. Is this it? But yeah, it looks exactly like this. So yeah, it is amazing. It is amazing. Hang on, let me just get that down here. Alright. But yeah. Unfortunately, at that time, my Bush Talk add-on, which you can see is a map up here that has all these waypoints and all the points of interest that I've visited, all these tick boxes, I couldn't scan any more, and for some reason it's not scanning any more waypoints, so yeah. Any case, we still have daylight, so let us carry on. Check here. Bit of a cloud in the distance. Let me just take off straight. I wonder if my lights will work this time. Landing lights on. Haha, excellent.
Approach Ornithopter
They
Mike
do-
Alpha
they
Romeo
do
India
work.
November Echo is type 4 miles east of Romeo Juliet
Aha.
Oscar Romeo 200 feet.
Alright.
Request flight following.
Ornithopter Mike Alpha
You've
Romeo
got
India
about
November
20
Echo
minutes to
Cruise.
sunset.
Squawk 2421.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Squawk
Well,
2421 Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo.
there is this. Okay.
Ornithopter Mike
So
Alpha.
where am I on the map? Okay, I'm right over here.
Contact 3 miles east of Romeo Juliet
So
Oscar
where
Romeo
we'll go is we'll head to Mount Dyson,
Roger, Ornithopter Mike
Dyson
Alpha
Yama,
Romeo India November
and
Echo.
head to Ishima Odashi Bridge. Shouldn't be too long, or maybe it could be long. There's a big, should be a large mountain this side. Let's mark where we are. But of course, when the sign goes down, that's when we have to find parking. But yeah. And oh no! Oh god, that's it. That's the whew. Make sure I get out of that, just in case. I don't want to be near that place when there's an airplane. But now, what's this like? I am not sure. if I had my scanner working, I'll just scan because at least I know where I've been. Yeah. Technically, doesn't you landing on Tatari sand dunes make you environmental terrorists? I don't see anyone around. It's only terrorists if you scare people, I believe. I didn't scare anyone. There was no one around on the sand dunes to scare. So technically, it's not terrorism. Twitch bad. It's fine. We could be talking about Terra Tower. You know, one of those big, what do you call it? Carnival rides. Oh god, there's some power lines here. I'm not sure how far they are, but I'm gonna stay up here. And another thing too, I mean, surely Twitch wouldn't ban you if you're playing as the what's that group in Command and Conquer Generals? If you're a big RTS player back in the day, and there's like 3 factions. There's the Chinese, there's the Americans, and then there's like the ULA or something like that. And it's like I'm not, yeah. And I think literally one of the units is like scared of sand. Look, it's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere. I think the sand does more terrible things to you or this machine than I did it to it. Twitch has banned people for far less. Yeah, I mean, Twitch is... Yeah, I mean, I've heard of, like, people getting only banned for, like, doing something kind of minor. And they get banned for a week, and someone does something... Someone, like... What? Steals something while streaming and gets only banned for a day? I don't know. I think I heard one Twitch streamer that actually stole something recently. I don't know if I got banned or not. That's the question. Okay, what? Oh god, okay. Okay, this is what I... Oh god, okay, where is... Just trying to find a way out of this valley. Let's turn this way. I mean, that's another thing too. It's like, I see some of these Twitch streamers that like stream actual music. Like the music you hear right now is actually copyrighted. No, not copyrighted. Is copyright safe music by White Bat Audio. So if you want any synth music that is, you know, royalty free and all that stuff and safe to stream, then check out White Bat Audio. But I see like a lot of our other streamers just literally play normal music, and it's like, I know that there's a way to separate the music in like VODs and all that stuff, but it's like still, that's a gamble. I mean, I do like my J-pop and all that stuff, especially like maybe 80s, 90s city pop. I mean, if I was allowed to, you know, play that type of music, I would. But yeah, I don't know how other streamers could do it without, you know, getting some notification. Farmer. I'm a lot more further than I thought I was. So we'll keep on going. Hopefully we'll see some place where it has lights so we can actually see ourselves land. Because yeah, when you fly in the night time, it's less of you looking at terrain and more like just patches of darkness, hoping it's not a mountain, and then patches of like scattered lights, and it's like, oh, that's a small town, oh, that's like a hamlet, oh wait, hang on, what's this big giant blob? I hope it's not a mountain. I hope I'm not running into it. You can just disallow Spotify music to be present in a VOD OBS. Twitch can't pick it up on it. Yeah. I mean, maybe for a special. I mean, Zaf and I are actually thinking of a Christmas special in the works. I know it seems a bit late, but I mean, you know, we're thinking of something. Don't worry, there will be a Christmas special. But yeah, we'll see what we'll do. We're just gathering ideas at the moment. Something kind of related to Christmas, hopefully. Oh, okay. The street lights are kind of somewhat coming on. Oh crap, one of the radio towers caught me. What's this? Hokue? This is a small town of Hokue.
Goodbye. Beho approach Ornithopter Mike Alpha Romeo India November Echo 400 feet.
Oh, and that's another thing too. It's like, actually, does it have to be Spotify? Because I used to be sub to Spotify, but then again, because I do try to discover a lot of like really synth jazzy, like upbeat J-pop 80s music, but not a lot of that is on Spotify. A lot of that is on YouTube actually. And I think I also saw like a video describing or saying why Spotify didn't do so well in Japan. Because I think a lot of music lovers in Japan kind of like their old tried and true get the CD type of thing. But I don't know if that's changing. I don't know if they're actually going to YouTube as well. It can be on any audio source in OBS? Huh. Ooh, okay, so so we're near our next waypoint. I wonder if we can actually land on the, find a place on the mountain then. So up here, you can see that the elevation is slightly going up, a gentle slope. It's like there used to be like a sloping lahar coming down from the craters, I believe. This side, and it's like sloping down. Whoop! Are you going west to eastern Japan? Yeah, I started like 4 months ago. No, 5. Was it 4 months ago? 5 months ago in Hokkaido. at the tip of Hokkaido. I made my way down. Of course, a few things are different than when I started in Hokkaido, because I started in VR. I tried streaming in VR, and I had a few... That was more like a test, but I had a few issues in VR. So when I left Hokkaido, I decided not to do it in VR because it's just so much better. It's more detailed about VR because Flight Sim doesn't allow single views in VR. It's either you see two screens and over left and right, and you need certain ways and all that to, you know, set things up, and it just got too, yeah, not really worth it. Am I near it now? Am I near? This is a kind of a large mountain base. Oh wait, it's up there. I see it. I see that point of interest. It's up there in the top. But hopefully it doesn't get too dark, because we have to find a place to land as well. Oh jeez, it's raining outside too. Okay. Oh.
Mount Daisen is a volcanic mountain in Tottori Prefecture, Japan. It has an elevation of 1,729 meters. This mountain is the highest in the Chugoku region and the most important volcano on a part of southwest Honshu volcanic arc, where the Philippine Sea Plate is subducting under the Amurian Plate. Mount Daisen is a complex volcano made by repeated volcanic activity over thousands of years. Eruptions in this area started 1.8 million years ago and resulted in Old Daisen some 500,000 years ago. The Mount Daisen of today, New Daisen, resulted from a second group of eruptions which started 50,000 years ago and ended 10,000 years ago in the caldera of Old Daisen. 50,000 years ago, this mountain had a Plinian eruption from which volcanic ash can be found as far away as the Tohoku region of Japan. Daisen is one of the 100 famous mountains in Japan and also one of the Chugoku 100 mountains.
And, well, there you go. Lots of things for your geography brain. And now, let's glide down this slope. Let's avoid that rain cloud. Or try to... Oh god, there's one right there. Actually. Let's get in between. You can see there's a gap there. Let's head to that gap. I'm just gliding so far. Love hiking, man. I've got to remake my top 100 Japanese mountains I made and lost when my computer took a took a shit. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, my old machine, my motherboard died. So yeah, the amount of other stuff I lost. That's actually kind of still on my old hard drive, but yeah, when I got a new machine, it's like, let's start from scratch. Blue screen of death. Oh, I mean, my machine just didn't start. I think something went wrong with the motherboard. My motherboard was not. No power was going to it. It was just dead on arrival. So yeah. I mean, at least yours had a kind of a warning. Mine was just no power was going into the motherboard. Oh, okay. There is small villages here and all that stuff. A small place. Let's see if we can find a landing site. Well, place which is notable. I played a game from and it destroyed my computer's Windows. I mean, yeah. Depends how old the game is, depends on things, depends on performance as well. I mean, there's a reason why when I got this machine and I upgraded it, I put in twice the RAM as needed, just because I might do something stupid. Oh, it's parking here. I don't know what this place is, but and the lights are coming up. Yeah, I have so many add-ons on this. Like, you can see these cars traveling, and you see those lights that the cars have for headlights. That's an add-on. The cars in this game did not have any headlights, I believe. And there's a lot of other add-ons too and all that stuff. I think some of the lights are add-ons. Yeah. All in all, I think in this game, this flight sim is taking about, wait for it, about 400 gigs of hard drive space. Because I have so many things added onto this. And some, like the city models, the realistic city models, they're like about 10 gigs each. So Flight Sim 2020 is not if you want it really good, you need a dedicated hard drive for it. Should I land here? This looks really... Or should I land somewhere? Oh wait, maybe just here. Oh no, just up here. At the pier. But which pier? Should I land right at the end? Should I land right at the tip here? I mean, we still got daylight. Technically, I could keep going. Oh no, that's a tree. There's a tree at the end of this. Not saying there's a tree in real life. It's just sometimes Flight Sim 2020. It uses an AI to predict to like put down trees and all that. And it was scanning the globe on Bing Maps. So AI, yeah, AI placed buildings is not the greatest. Hence why I use as much custom models as possible. Oh, this looks like a field. This looks like a traditional baseball field. But you know what? Let's keep going. Let me just start up, get the music back on though. Yeah, so this is what your typical city looks like at night. Yeah, let's mark this city here. Yonago. Okay. It looks like there's a rain cloud here, so we'll just bust through it. It's not that bad going through rain clouds. It is bad going through storm clouds because you can't see crap. Oh, there's an aerodrome ahead of us. But that's past where we need to go. Oh. Let's go this way. Oh, slow down. It seems like the game is trying to load something. Looks like it's trying to load the airport. Koshinotsu. Okay. Minamoto. Asaka Minato. Actually, looking at airports. Is any jets on the airport? Is any aircraft? Let's just sneakily go this way. Hopefully they can't detect a sci-fi machine in this modern era. Okay, it seems to be fine. Don't think there's any planes there at the moment, but I'm not sure. Sometimes they do take a bit to load. In any case, let's head to the Ishima Osashi Bridge. Oh, this looks like a sports complex here. Okay, here we are. I might have to slow down and get close. And does the model look like what's going to be presented?
Eshima Ohashi Bridge is a rigid frame bridge in Japan that connects Matsue, Shimane Prefecture, and Sakai Minato, Tottori Prefecture over Nakomi Lake. It was built from 1997 to 2004, and it is the largest rigid frame bridge in Japan and the third largest in the world. Images of the bridge have been widely circulated on the internet, owing to its seemingly steep nature when photographed from a distance with a telephoto lens, but in actuality, it has a less pronounced 6.1% gradient in the side of Shimane and a 5.1% gradient in the side of Tottori. Eshima Ohashi Bridge replaced the previous drawbridge, since traffic was obstructed often by ships for about 7 to 8 minutes. Only large vehicles under 14 tons were allowed and only 4,000 vehicles could cross it per day.
Man, I had to concentrate. I had to concentrate so hard going underneath that. I had to... Man. Because I'm not looking at it like I don't see where I'm going, but elevation-wise either. I had to just imagine by estimation. Oh. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. I don't even know how... I mean, yeah, it shows like airspeed and power and all that stuff and altitude on the corners here, but I mean, man, I couldn't tell. Oh look, here's an airplane landing. Let's go to Vermejo Ero. Okay, apologies for the sound. This is an aircraft after all. It's gonna be a bit loud. Oh yeah, you can just see it land. Now what plane is that? If I can sneakily stealth my way. That looks like an Anna aircraft, isn't it? Let's have a look. That looks like... Yes! Yes, that does look like an Anna. Of course it is. I mean, you know, that is one of the, Japan's... Oh my god. Oh. One of Japan's primary airways. Okay. I think we should land maybe here somewhere. Now I know that should be a proper model for this, but I don't really download the models for places where I don't intend to go. So like airports I've been avoiding because there's so many. It's like there's so many airports in Japan that has their own custom buildings and I can download them. It's just the memory. I don't have the hard drive space. The game is already 400 gigs. I don't want any more. But yeah, let's land here. Or yeah, actually yeah, let's land right here. It is convenient parking area. I don't know what it is. Is this a building? Is this a butterfly meme? Whatever it is. It is kind of in a perfect position, but I'll just land here. There we go. Ah. Yeah. So we have traveled from the edge of Shikoku to the other side of Gakoku. And following the coast here. So I think next time on Friday, on our Friday Flight Simulator stream, I'll be heading towards Matsune Castle. It's a Matsune Castle, then the Adachi Museum of Art, heading to the Izumo Itasha Shrine and Himumazaki Lighthouse. And we might go across here to see these unknowns and then turn around because we still have this other side here. Bichu Masuyama Castle, Fukuyama Castle, and so forth. So yeah, we're gonna head like a zigzag, like coming up here, think look maybe around here somewhere, then turn back, double back, head through the interior, and then follow the other side of the coast. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be crossing over to Kyushu through the Kamon Bridge. Because the plan is to keep going, then we'll go through Kyushu. We might go through Kyushu like a zigzag or like an S pattern. Making our way through here, turning around here, doing an S. Maybe taking this, following this path down. Following all this, heading towards Okinawa. Go through Okinawa. Now, I should end at Okinawa, or maybe I should keep going to these other islands, because there's people living here too. Yeah, Eremote. Yeah, so I think there's people living here too. That is part of Japan, so we'll be heading here. Yeah, so this will be ending. Not for the next stream, but this is in general for this flight stream. But yeah. I think it's gonna take me another 2 or 3 months. Or maybe 2 months at least. Yeah, take it easy. Oh yeah, you too, yeah. It gets kind of hectic around this period, so yeah. Any case. And of course, we have our Final Fantasy XIV stream tomorrow at 4 PM NZ time, where me and Zaf will be doing some leveling of our White Mage jobs. And then we'll be unlocking some flying in the Shadowbringers maps in Final Fantasy XIV on a Thursday at 8 PM NZ time. Yeah, and then Friday at 7, where we carry on our Chikoku trip. Yeah. And of course, back to the main story quest, MSQ on Final Fantasy XIV on a Saturday, 1 PM. It's about time. I'm excited. I've been waiting so long to carry on. Any case, let's see if I can raid anyone. Oh, actually, before I do that, let's turn off my engines and all that stuff and my lights. Okay. Actually, first let's put on our indoor lights. If I can, dome light. There you go. Now I can actually see right door, left door, power, stop. And then my wings have stopped moving. I will now fold them up. So where is it? Aha! Fold. Yeah, if there's one thing that I think is a bit odd is that I think the wings fold a bit too fast. And oh wait, yes, turn off my landing lights. Yeah, aha, there you go. All right. Any case, all right. So let's see if we're gonna raid. So let's see if who is flying. Short hops. Someone's on a jet flying to Dubai. That Sims. Flight sim AMS. AMSR in a flight sim, so all you hear is like engine noise. Unless if it's like inside. Someone named him. Look at its subtle off-white coloring, the tasteful thickness of it. Okay, I think this guy. Okay, yeah. Let's raid. Stay Radical. Yeah, I think Stay Radical has it. Yep. What he is doing is, I think he's still at the menu of setting up weather. So yeah, we'll head off to this guy. In any case, yeah. I hope you enjoyed tonight's flight in the simulator as we carry on through Japan. And yeah, have a great morning, dinner, afternoon, tea, supper, and everything else during your day, morning, night. In any case, this is Manteum. Prepare for a raid. And remember to pick up your stuff, because I'm just gonna leave your trash here, and you need to come back and pick it up again for next stream. In any case, that is all for me, Manteum, and we'll catch you next time on the next Halberd and Rifle raid out. Hang on, in a few seconds. Hang on. In 6 seconds. Farewell. And farewell, YouTube. Farewell.